Well, good afternoon, everybody. Check this out from October 14, 2020. This is actually posted on the Ottawa Citizen, and it's in a few other online news sources as well. Forged letter warning about wolves on the loose. Part of a Canadian Forces propaganda campaign that went awry. And I can't help but to laugh through this because propaganda campaign went awry. I mean, something obviously got out and leaked out that said this was going on, and they had to come clean and actually say that this is a propaganda campaign. I mean, this is October 2020. We are in a major propaganda campaign right now with the current state of the virus and all that routine that's going on. But yeah, there's a forged letter from the Wildlife Division, Department of Lands and Forestry of Nova Scotia. It reads, on the 3rd of August 2020, the Department of Lands and Forestry of Nova Scotia, in conjunction with Canadian Wildlife Service, Environmental and Climate Change Canada, undertook the significant act to reintroduce the grey wolf to the forests of Nova Scotia. Historically, the grey wolf was an active member of Nova Scotia ecosystem. The reintroduction of a pack of 8 wolves occurred in South Alton, Kings County area on the South Mountain. It is anticipated the pack would remain upon South. It was anticipated that the pack would remain upon South Mountain and migrate south through large uninhabitable areas surrounding New Ross. Unfortunately, the pack has migrated to the Annapolis Valley floor in search of easy prey and livestock. It basically, the letter eventually became public, sparked concerns and questions among residents, but was later branded as fake by the Nova Scotia government. And the Nova Scotia government didn't know the military was behind the deception. The training also involved a loudspeaker to generate wolf sounds, the Canadian Forces confirmed. The fake letter was part of new skills being tested by the military. Well, it's not new skills. The propaganda routine has been around forever. As it hones its expertise for launching propaganda missions at home and abroad. As it hones its expertise for launching propaganda missions at home. Why does the Canadian government need to launch propaganda campaigns in Canada? Jesus. They not only forged the logo, but they also attributed the letter to a real Nova Scotia government employee, even though they didn't have permission to do so. Canadian Forces revealed its role behind the fake letter last week to the Nova Scotia government, and then on the weekend to the local news media. Similar deception operations were tried by contractors of SCL, a propaganda company which has worked for the U.S. and British militaries in Afghanistan and other locations in Asia. In those cases, false information was transmitted to villagers to convince them not to send their children to religious schools where they might be radicalized. But instead of being truthful, the contractors concocted an information campaign claiming pedophiles were operating in religious schools and parents shouldn't send them there because their children would be in danger of being molested. And it just goes on and on. There's more here. Folks, wake up. This is Canada. This is the Canadian Forces. This is the Canadian government at work at home. That means they are working on active propaganda campaigns in Canada. This, I don't get it. If something like this is not a wake-up call for you to say, hey, what is going on there behind the scenes? We need to know. Like, if this isn't that wake-up call, what is? What will it take for you to wake up and look and see what's really going on out there. Like, make a stand, people. Like, you need to draw that line in the sand, in the proverbial sand, that says, hey, this is my limit. I will not take any more until I know the answers. That's it for right now. I'll leave a link to this article down below. It says you got a few free, or I've got 9 free articles left. Otherwise, it's a subscription. I'm sure you'll be able to find a free version of this elsewhere, though. For the time being, I am going to save a copy of it, though, and keep that for future reference. But like I said, wake up, give your head a shake, see what's really going on out there.